Hi there, I'm Edward Chern. Welcome back to Stairways to Lanakila. Today we'll continue to use the wishy-washy trick rooms teams with the Orangaroo support of Instruct and the Gastrodon's boostings from the Surf by the wishy-washies. So the Gengar is also bearing a Destiny Born Z move, so it can become a Follow Me and this Destiny Born simultaneously. So we will see our first opponents, and his team has two Tapus, Tapu Lele, Tapu Kokos. He also has Steelers, Gastrodons, Arcanines, and also the Mustout here. Right. I love to bring in my Tapu Kokos here. I don't think his Tapu Lele is a standard one. It might be a Trick Rooms variant. So Tapu Koko, Orangaroo, I'll bring my Wishy-Washy and Gastrodons, I guess. So I need to deal with this Gastrodon with the energy balls from Orangaroos. Of course, Gastrodon can be boosted by my own Wishy-Washy. I hope the boost goes before his Gastrodon coming to the field. So my opponent is bringing a Tapu Lele and Tapu Koko. So one of the bad thing of this lead, in my opinion, is that you need to reveal the speed of your Pokemon to the opponents. So my Electric Surge comes first, and the Psychic Surge comes afterwards. So in that case, both of us would know that my Tapu Kokos and his Tapu Lele also has a choice Scarf. So it would be interesting here. So in that case, he could just switch into his Gastrodon. So I just Tapu Target onto the Tapu Koko's slot first and using Psychics onto it. Yeah, he might be switching out for the Tapu Lele. But no switch out. Wild Charge goes in. It's not able to knock it out. And we shall see a Dazzling Gleam. Right. So dual Dazzling Gleams knocks out both of my Kokos and bringing the Orangaroos in a very threatening HP bar. So, just bringing my Gastrodon first. So this game depends on whether the trick rooms can be set up. Of course, we can utilize the otherwise. If it's not going to set up, I need to maintain the advantage against it. So his team set looks like that. Never mind. I'll just use the Muddy Water and try to set up the trick rooms. So he might just try to switch out his Lele, but no, the Dazzling Gleam comes out first, and I'm sure there would be a... No, but there's also another Dazzling Gleam. That's strange. Kind of strange. My Orangaroo survived, and it should be able to use the trick rooms in the next turn. So the clock is ticking for me, not because the trick room is tickling, because it's just use the trick room and I still have 4 turns of trick rooms, but the HP is tickling. So Mustout. If that's the case, that's a hard time to deal with it. Yep, it's Mustout. So now I have to consider which one to preserve. I guess I will need to, because Mustout has lower speed in the field, which means it's quickest in the trick rooms. I don't want to lose my Gastrodon so early, so... It depends on whether my wishy-washy switching. Yeah, I guess my wishy-washy switching can take some of the attacks, even it's doubling onto it. So I'm going to switch back first. So protects. We see an earthquake or high horsepower. So high horsepower onto the Gastrodon, great. And dazzling gleamed. Yeah, another great things here. So we're going back to the question that's whether the Surf can knock out a Mustang with a single hit. That would be perfect if that's the case, but even if it's not that perfect, I can still have a free switch on my Orangrus afterwards. So Surf comes in, Storm Drain boosting my special attacks of the Gastrodons. So Tapu Lele is knocked out, not able to knock out the Mustang. Mustang, I think is going to use the Earthquakes here now. Yes, Earthquake's going to knock out my Gastrodons. So I still have 2 turns of Trick Rooms out. So no critical hits on my Wishy-Washy, which is good because I still maintain in the massive forms, schooling forms, without solo forms. So my opponent is bringing his Gastrodon now. Alright, so his only solutions to this game is using an energy ball. But my Oranguru can't take a single hit from the Gastrodons now. I guess yeah, that was the game. Depends on the speed of Gastrodons indeed. And I need a critical. So but it's using a Toxic onto Wishy-Washy instead. I'm not sure that's a good choice or not, but oh gosh, I still have 1 turns of Trick Rooms here. So it's still going to use some moves onto my Oranguru, so that I still can't win because I'm not. My Wishy-Washy is locked onto the Toxic. But anyway, I shall go for the energy ball if he anticipates and protects from our Oranguru. But yeah, but I've shown all 4 moves here. I don't think he should make the mistakes here. Ah, even the Z move. Z stop power? Alright. He's going to recover all of his HP and increase 1 stage of special defense. And defense. But energy ball should be taken. So I need the second energy ball to be critical. Still going to be a difficult thing. So we shall see the schooling form ends and become the solo form once again. Yeah, why is Z stockpiling? I'm not sure what he's doing. Come on, Wishy-Washy, get rid of your choice bag when you turn back to the solo forms, can you? So I still need the criticals here. No criticals. And what? It's going to use some moves that is slower than my. Yeah, score is going to knock out my Oranguru, so that would be the game 4. for him. And I don't even have the opportunity to forfeit. So a very great game for our opponents, and I just overlooked that in the first turn because both of our choice scarf is refilled. Why is he going still targeting onto my Tapu Kokos anyways? Because I anticipate some kind of switchings into the Mustout or the Gastrodons, but it didn't perform that. So that's a misplay from my side. So after one loss, we are now in 1730, and see if we can play some good games afterwards. Because usually if you are the players, won't make the switch to prevent any electric type moves done on the Tapu Lele. And also if you recall your Tapu Lele, you can deploy the Psychic Surge once again to boost your psychic attacks. But yeah, I don't know. So it's kind of a long way for our second opponent. So yeah, I'm also out of the competitions fields since I played in the WCS 16 in August. So my next competitions would be in January 12, 12 or 14. Oh, I forgot, it's a Sunday indeed, and it's the Premium Challenge in Hong Kong. So basically, there is only one tournament organizers here. So there's only one Premium Challenge per month. So it's quite precious indeed. But one other advantage that we Hong Kong players have is that we don't need to drive for several hours to the venues because the subway system is quite advanced, and we could reach the venues very easily through the subways. But there is no trainers at the moment, and I shall try it once again. Alright, sorry for the long wait, anyways. So, once again, we introduce this team. This team, one of the most seldom used Pokemons here is, of course, the Incineroar. Incineroar, originally, Autumn used an aversion that hit using the Lumberries to prevent all kinds of freezing, paralysis. But in that case, because here we have 4 attack moves from my Incineroar, you can see that it's Flabris, Darkus, Nariat, U-turn, and also Freak Out. So with this opportunity, I used the Assault Vest instead. Anyway, our second opponent will be coming from Japan, and his team was quite a little bit standard. So it's Garchomp, Stella, Incineroar, Ninetales, Muk, and also Tapu Lele. So this original plan shouldn't be a big problem to me, as long as the Tapu Lele is not the choice scarf variant. If that's the case, if he leads with the Tapu Lele and the Incineroar, he might just use a choice. He would just use a Psychic onto my Gengar and then use Z moves on his Incineroar onto my Haranguru. Then that would be the game. We shall see, but I think I won't see that lead. So, the anticipated Gengar and Haranguru. And Muk and Incineroar, which is good, but he still have the access of Trick rooms here. Oh no, he still has the dark type attacks both on his Pokemons. So it's still kind of dangerous now. He also have the fake out, so he can just fake out onto Orangaroots and use a knocked off onto the Gengar, and I could only brings away his Muk, and my Incineroar Orangaroo matchup would be kind of difficult. Right, still stick to the plan that we use the Sea Destiny Bones and Trick Rooms. We shall see. So no fake out. That will be the best things here. So I think I can take the knocked off from the Muk. C moves from the Incineroar. Wow, that's scary. Malicious Moonswords. So bringing my Gengar up on the field, up on the stage, and crush, and my Gengar crush. And I'm also bringing his Incineroar out of the field. So that what we would see, and knocked off. So Orangaroo is bulky enough to survive that knocked off. So it's time to bring my Wishy-Washy now. So Wishy-Washy. My opponent is bringing his Ninetales. So why the Game Freak is creating the Wishy-Washy? So Wishy-Washy indeed comes from the schooling habits of fish. Wishy-Washy can't tell you what kind of species that Game Freak is based on, but if you are using the Chinese, playing the Chinese games in the Sun and Moons, you would know that it's indeed a sardine. So sardine surf and instructing another sardine surf. We shall see if the Muk is outspeeding my Orangaroo in the trick rooms or not, but if that's the case, that's still not a big deal for me, because as free switching into Gastrodon is still formidable in the trick rooms. So Ninetales protecting. Yeah, the first surf comes off first. The surf comes off first, right? Dealing a lot of damage on it, not able to bring it to half of the HP, and Instruct go first, which is good. So it's going to activate his Figurary, which means I still need to surf to knock it off. But we do see a knock off onto Wishy-Washies. So my choice backs us off. Even I lost my choice back, I think I can still able to knock out the Muk and the Ninetales with two surf. Not sure about the Ninetales, but we shall see. Because Ninetales have the access of the freeze drive. If it's going to survive, I would kind of be in troubles. So his optimal play is going to protect and use a freeze strike and hope the Ninetales to survive. Oh, there's a long wait. So this is a quite long episode here. So no protects. So Muk is going to not being knocked off. So looking at the damage here, Mug is not going to live, but Ninetales may be surviving. So Ninetales is going to survive. And the anticipated freeze dry is going onto my Wishy-Washy. And with the hell damage, it's going to knock off. So still have 2 turns of trick rooms. It's not going to be a. Is that? It depends on what the last Pokemon is, because without the Storm Drain boost, Wishy-Washy's the Gastrodon's attack is kind of not enough to bring this massive things away. Alright. Still going to use the Muddy Waters, because you might want to have some of the accuracy drops from the Celesteela, but if the Celesteela has the Giga Drains, it's definitely not going to survive. So Muddy Water comes out, connects on both of his Pokemons, doing a lot of damage to Celesteela, much more than what I anticipated. So we shall see if it has the... oh, but no way. So the worst things happening, Giga Drains comes out. After it avoids my Muddy Waters, not going to see if there is an accuracy drops or not. And a special attack increase, so this is a special attack variant of Celesteela. So my opponent is playing very good here, because he knows that what makes it my team's ultra strong is the choice bats on the Wishy-Washies here. So he's going to knock it off first. He knows that his Mug's going to survive anyway, and the freeze rise afterwards. Yeah, that seals the games. Alright. So that would be the episode here, and we shall see you tomorrow. I'm not sure whether I would continue to bring this team tomorrow or not, so see you guys.